Hi guys, welcome back to my production day. So right here I'm whipping the moringa butter. So while I put the moringa butter in the machine to be whipping, I multitask. It's time for me to disinfect my jars, and this is the 70% alcohol wipes that I buy from the pharmacy. So I use them to disinfect my containers. That way it has time to dry and free from any bacteria or fungi infection. Okay, before I start the production, I make sure to clean my island with the alcohol wipes as well, so everywhere is nice and clean. So even if you see me placing something I'm using on the island, it has been disinfected. So I go ahead and do this while the butter is whipping. That is so much of a relief. Before now, I used to whip the butters with my hand when I was doing the tutorials, but when I wanted to start selling, I thought it wise to invest in this machine to whip the butters for me, and I don't regret doing that at all, and I'm excited and happy. So while I'm wiping the containers, I'm also going to wipe the lids that you see there. Even if it's not in the video, I go ahead and wipe them as well. Okay, and these jars are the 250 ml jars. I also have the 200 ml jars that I haven't had time to use, and because I was confused about the sizing, I didn't want it too big or too small. But when they came, the 200 ml, I haven't been using it, but I have the labels as well for the 200 ml. So while I do my production, I listen to music. That's why you saw me dancing, just to keep me in the mode, because once I'm doing this, each time I'm doing production, I'm alone in the house. My husband has gone to work, the kids have gone to school. I love to do it when everywhere is peaceful and quiet, so I can concentrate and do my things as planned. So I take my time, wipe really nicely. As you can see, I put on gloves, put on my apron, making sure that everything is nice and clean. Okay, you guys, so if you were worried about how I produce my products, this is how I do it. I do it in a very good hygienic condition. Okay, I work on my island. There is nothing else there except the products I'm working with. And yeah, I love to show this part of my production, so people will be confident in what they are buying. Seeing how I produce these products will go a long way. So let me tell you guys more about this moringa hair butter. Moringa is a remedy for hair loss, as it contains proteins, minerals, vitamins that will help to protect the cells from damaging. Moringa contains lots of vitamins like vitamin A, B, C, and E. And it also contains iron and zinc. As you can see, the butter is whipping. On the other side, you have all my other oils that I'm still to use during this process. I go in from time to time, stop the machine, and just scoop it out. Dip the wooden spoon. This wooden spoon, I use it only for my products. So I have separate spoons for cooking in my house, separate spoons for using for my products. I separate them, and I will go ahead scoop this from, because the butters was cold when I was putting in this pot. Some of it will stick to the bottom of the pot, and the whip there will not be able to reach the bottom part, so I have to help it scoop it out with the wooden spoon. Really nice, mix it and all, add my fragrance, add my essential oils, vitamin E oil, my black Jamaican castor oil, and the rest for it to smell nice, promote hair growth and the like. And when I do that, I'm going to come back, put it back in the whip mixer to continue mixing, while I will go and wipe the lids as well. So let's continue with the benefits of the moringa butter. As you can see, the moringa has a pale green to it, and the more you whip it, the more it becomes whiter. Okay, and since this is still warm periods, I don't add more of the moringa oil again, so it doesn't help it to melt. So that's why the greenish color tends to go away. So moringa will promote hair growth because of its vitamin A and all the vitamins that I listed above. It also contains amino acids, which all help to produce a healthy hair. Now, when you lack vitamin A, you will experience a lot of problems like dandruff, dry scalp, and the rest. So using moringa that contains all these vitamins is going to help replenish these nutrients that your hair lacks. Moringa will help with hair loss as a result of the iron that it contains. I told you it contains iron. If you lack iron, even as a pregnant woman, if you lack iron, they give you iron supplements in the hospital and all that. So even without being pregnant, you need a certain level of iron in your body to help with your hair growth, your nails, your skin, and all that. So it also helps to stimulate growth. Moringa is also a very herb medicinal plant. It helps with high blood pressure, diabetes, and the rest. If you read that in Google, you will see a lot of benefits about moringa. Now, when I'm producing my moringa oil, I infuse it with rosemary leaves, dry rosemary leaves that helps to promote hair growth. It stimulates and improves circulation of blood to the scalp, thereby encouraging growth. Rosemary also helps as a hair cleanser due to the antibacterial qualities found in the rosemary leaves. It gently cleanses the hair. Rosemary increases the shine of your hair and also helps with scalp issues, stops itchy scalp, dry, flaky scalp, dandruff, and the rest. Rosemary, you can use it in your oils, you can use it as a hair rinse or hairspray to promote hair growth. Okay, it helps to thicken the hair and regrow any bald spot, eliminate dandruff, like I said earlier. So those are some of the benefits you will get. Are you suffering from hair loss, thinning hair, baldness, alopecia? You don't have any hairline, you're suffering from postpartum shedding? My moringa hair growth butter will be a solution to any of these problems you might be going through with your hair. So just use these butters at least 3 times in a week to apply to any problem area. Make sure to massage it really nicely until your scalp becomes a little warm, to make sure it eases penetration to the scalp, to the strands of your hair, and all that good stuff. Once you do this, you are going to see great results. The moringa butter has a good fragrance to it, so you don't have to worry about you smelling terrible at work and all that. I solved that problem because I want my beautiful customers, while rocking their natural hair, to smell good as well. So a lot of you give compliments for the smell. I appreciate it, and you're welcome. So I go ahead, wipe the lids. Now the butter is ready. It has been whipping for a while, and I love this consistency that I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead, just scoop it, mix it really nicely to check if everything is okay. And look at the fluffiness, look at the texture of this butter. This is how I want every one of you to receive your butters from me, and it will help to soften the hair, add shine to the hair, and in the long term you realize that using my products will change your hair color to have a very natural, original color that you were born with, dark, lovely, and beautiful. Okay, I'm not saying if you have color hair it's going to darken your hair from golden to black, but I'm just saying it's going to enhance your natural color of your hair to look richer. Okay, that is why some of you ask me if I do color my hair. No, it is all these natural ingredients put together. I reap the benefits of using these products, and it's going to leave your hair soft, nice, nice, dark and lovely and tender.